try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
What's up, everybody? We're gonna go live on our third day here in I have not logged in yet, partially because I learned something very important. That's that we can set our respawn to our network node. And I've already been told that within the last couple of hours we had people shooting at us in system, so I would rather not start over in our starting system. So we'll set our respawn point, and then we're going to start focusing on getting our next ship up and going so we can do something other than mining, because I'm really tired of mining carbon ore. Set as home base. Thank God. That's stuck. Respawn point. Oh, thank you. Okay. So we have learned something today, something that I am very glad. Actually respawn back at our home. So, now we can actually, you know, shoot things in PvP without worrying that we're going to go back to the starting system. So, we did a little bit of a marathon stream yesterday. We went for 13 hours. Took a long grind, but we finally got a hangar done. This massive thing is just like a small ship frigate destroyer hangar. So it won't fit like battle cruisers and battleships. I'm hoping it has fitting services. It does. Perfect. So it has fitting services, so I won't have to use refuge or something. But now at least, I don't really want to lose this ship, but at least our starting ship will still have access to our mods name and everything we have left. Alright, but we don't really have any. Our shipyard, we already have a retriever. I still want to call it the Job, that's what they used to call it. I like that name better. Tried to hit deliver. In theory, it'll deliver to the hangar, but I'm gonna build the engine and stuff first, just in case. Let's see. I wish there was filters or something here. Let me type in here, but weird. Oh no, I need the assembler. split in the permanent structures. So we need engines, we need guns. I think we're going to try shield tanking. And then I'm also thinking about trying the plasma weapons. I've never tried them before, but I have a whole bunch of the material for making plasma ammo. Where is the ammo? Autocan disintegrator. So here's the... These all size small. See what kind of fitting they have on them. Isn't too bad to build. And the sulfides, we should have lots of sulfides. Fitting 6 and 8. Here too. Also looks buildable, but how much fitting does it take? 7 and 9. I'd have to build the guns last just so I know how much fitting we have left. Not even sure how much better they are. Them a little bit. Two. Let's see. Activation costs the same. Accuracy fall off 28, 26, so it's got a little bit longer range. Tracking. Worse? Okay. Not by much, but optimal is a little bit longer. So slightly worse tracking, slightly more optimal range. Oh, increased damage modifier too. Nice. These are used with rapid plasma ammo. Rapid plasma. I don't even remember. Engine. Or sorry, not engine. The reinforced alloys. Little as we.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me.
Pick up the space of the more blueprints.
Maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Let's see. Rapid plasma. Oh, but it takes precious metals. Okay, well, I don't have that yet. So, oil gun or autocannon. I already have one autocannon, so I guess we'll just make another autocannon. So we can get something going. And I think I want to do shield tanking. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sold between shield or armor or what I feel like better yet, but we'll give shield tanking a try. Try and stay a little bit more nimble. These are not beefy ships, so we're a little limited. Build one. Need a search within the inventory. Search in the blueprint. I guess I should double check and make sure I have. Okay, so we have a shield generator. Oh, carbon weave. Oh, don't make me do more carbon weave. That might make my decision for me. What do we need for the armor restore? Oh, we need reinforced alloys. Hey, look at this. We might be armor tanking, guys, because I really don't want to make more carbon weave right now. This might be relevant. 10 power, 5 CPU. Armor. Yeah. Oh, that's a repair. Oh, this is the mid slot. This is just the repair. Okay. Armor plates. Get the also reinforced alloys. So much easier to build. 750 HP with some EM resistance. More and 10. Less, right? I really don't want to. Feels like a nightmare. The shields have passive recharge, which is nice. Now it's the same. Ugh. I'll think about it. I guess we'd only have to make one stack of carbon weave, which is not the end of the world. I almost have enough carbon to do that, I think. Oil gun would be another option. Nope, that also takes precious metals. And so far we don't have any precious metals. Haven't gotten to that point yet. Plasma, disintegrator, autocannon. Oh, easy. What's the tier 2 look like? Feldspar, reinforced alloys, good circuits. Fitting on this, 7 and 5. Can still use standard ammo, that's good. We'd have to build 2, but 6 and 4. I think we might try for the Tech 2, make it a little bit better. One needs to go kill some drones anyways, so I don't think I want to jump ahead to the see a difference in build job. That's bizarre. Oh, because I'm not looking at it. One's out, it uses slightly more feldspar. 8 and 6, that's probably going to push our luck. We don't have a lot of fitting on these small ones. I'm making tier 2. Then we'll need a tier 2 afterburner. I already have the stuff for. And if we're doing shields, I don't know what type of damage the rogue drones do. Haven't really gotten into that yet. Seems like they do some sort of like EM or thermal damage. I guess we'll have to play with that a little bit. I've used the stasis net before for ratting. It's not too bad. We'll have to see if we have fitting for it though. Shield restorer. Oh, and a shield restorer takes precious metals. I don't think we have any. So that might put us into armor tanking anyways. I think I ran into this problem in December when I played too. We were only able to do armor tanking for a while. Okay, we can start with that. At least we already have passive EM resistance that way. Right, okay. Start with the guns. Oh, but here, let me start some. 500 ammo going, something like that. A little bit of ammo. 11 carbon lead left. Total spar we have 228. That comes from finding carbon ore, I think. What's up, Fire? Have you been shot again? Do we need to go hunting once I build this ship? Evac somebody from our little system here. Yeah. Here. He's not online? Okay. How big's his base at this point? Fuel and water. Did you take it? Storage and refinery. Okay. I was coming up with all these like corp names in the shower, and then I got out of the shower, couldn't remember any of them. I wasn't sure if you meant, since you knew what he had in there, I wasn't sure if you meant he had left them in like a jet can or something like that. Done. Oh, I didn't know you could look inside other people's. That's kind of interesting. Certainly not worth destroying anything for, I suppose. But yeah, I was going to check on what spar need or how I get them. It's common ore. Yeah. Have some common. Start refining. Hi, keep. Ugh. I need my storage to be in the network node because that's what my brain thinks. I was just looking. Look at this fire. I was just looking at this. We are not too far away. And there's a structure up here, and that's great and all. But we're not too far away from one of these dense clusters of stars. It looks like it might be kind of a busy one, but we might try moving out here next. Like, that might be our next hop that we make. Heck, maybe we'll try and make a Stargate between the two eventually. Because those other clusters are pretty far away, but this is still a nice dense cluster right in here. Access to a lot of stars over there. But for now, we'll start here. Kind of like the idea of just having like short hops in between systems and stuff and getting around more with a jump drive. Like when you're trying to move, it's a little difficult. Obviously, you know, you worry about fuel a lot more, but if you're taking short little jumps, you know, you can do that a couple of times in the full tank. You can actually bring stuff back with you. Oh yeah, that'll get us enough. Okay, so we've got our engine. Have some ammo done. Oh no, ammo's still processing. And let's look at what else we need. I think we've already discovered we're gonna probably have to stick to armor tanking. Start one of those and just get it rolling. One circuit, one out. I think I have a few left. The alloy. 67,000 water. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of it. Oh, I did not have any circuits. Okay. I need to build some more circuits. Good circuits. Silicates and carbonous material, of course. Make another stack of them. I farmed so much carbon. I mean, I only had, by the time I built the ship, I only had like 10 carbon left, and I needed 130 of the carbon weave to build this hangar. It was a grind. I went until 5 in the morning because it was a goal and I wanted to accomplish it. But I did not expect it to take that long. How much is this? 220, I think. 370. But I know we need them for a couple of things. Start building 10. More will make more. Yeah. I was tired. I was really tired. I definitely did not intend to stream for 13 hours, but unfortunately my peak viewership was at like 5 in the morning, about 30 minutes before I got off. So I was like, well, we're up. Okay, we are going to need a little bit more. That's not the storage, Travis. Wrong thing. We're going to need a little bit more carbon, unfortunately. No. But I think about one load will do us. Maybe sights and system. Go. I don't suppose that mangled convoying system respawned. Have you checked in the last 45 minutes? Because we're at 00:43 on game time. It's possible that site respawned at midnight. I don't know if that's true or not, but I started streaming at a similar time yesterday, and stuff despawned on me. Oh, he's building in the carbon ore deposit? Alright. I guess that's a way to start. I do see an open cargo button. That's funny. Yeah, you can see who has it. Sleva. Sleva? I don't know. I'm setting up that combat ship, and next time he shoots, shooting back. Especially now that I know I respawn in system. Just gonna run one laser that replace a lens. last thing I want to do today, but okay. At least it's not like yesterday. I'm hoping if I can hit some rat sites and stuff, I can loot some of that stuff. I don't have to build it all. Shooting rats is more engaging than this is. Yeah, I took my afterburner off, left my hull repair on. I figured between the two I'd rather be a little bit slower. This thing is just a glorified hauler anyways. Tiny one, but I meant to compare the fuel base size, because they have the same engine. Oops. Oh, I'm full. Keep pair two of these. Oh. 14, 16. Oh, it is smaller, so it does have a little bit smaller hole, but it's not much. I wonder if the other one does better with heat. I didn't see any indication that it did. Have you built another ship yet, or are you not quite there yet? Oh, I definitely. Farming carbon, yeah. That is the life in this farming carbon. Alright, that's running. Give me enough to make those tech 2 guns. Oh, don't cancel. Unfortunate. Ammo finished. Similar. Alright. I might need another assembler. What that takes. Takes carbon weave. We're not doing it anytime soon. Yeah, these are nice. Two. Guess that math was. Need these things to just be a little bit speedier. Oh no, it disappeared. I just had someone talking about this bug yesterday. Alright, let's try relogging it.
live in the moment. It may suck, but that's the only way to win. Keep your head and chin up, take the pros and don't give in. And life will hit you so hard, we've been through it so far. Wake up with a new scar, some just want a new start. But we all get a different hand, dealt to us a different plan. Take your gifts and make a stand, you don't get a second chance. I could feel the weight of the world that her brace found. Got a little blood in my mouth, I can taste that. And I've been beaten, bruised from the fight, ain't no fake out. Calluses, they grow from the pain in the days past. But I will never give up, and I will never give in. Strength is all I got now, and damn it, man, I'm all in. So why not?
Oh, I think I just lost 2 reinforced alloys. Oh, nope. They're back now. Just the display bug. Oh, yeah. 10 minutes. I'm almost starting to max out my network node. Getting pretty close. Oh, I haven't online my hangar yet either. Do that. Industry assembler. I might have 2 carbon or 10 carbon weave, but I definitely don't have the reinforced alloys. I think I need to make more of those either way. Oh, I'll find the hangar. I forgot to do that. Oh, cool. Now it's showing me ships to deliver. Perfect. Now it's in the hangar. Okay. So that worked. Setting service. Yeah, it looks like I can't dock from inside of it. Board ship from bay. Okay, so I can board it, and I assume that means it will dock my current ship. It looks like I can't dock the ship I'm flying in. It respawned? Nice. Oh hell, well then I'm gonna go over there and help you loot it. 10 minutes on that thing building anyways. That might give me enough loot to just build an assembler too. Then I won't have to mine for it. Okay, so yeah, it seems to be, I'm guessing, a once a day respawn at around midnight game time. It's been up for about an hour. Let's guess. My inventory empty? There it is. Let me know if you need any of these, by the way. I don't know what point you're at. Did you already finish off the first container? I can't. Oh, okay. I think there's a convoy wreck in this system too. Oh well, we took like 4 loads out of this yesterday. Could be quite a bit. Oh, I just got shot. What else is here? That's not what I want. Yeah, there's another guy in this site shooting at me. Jumped away. But be careful when you jump in there. I'm gonna jump back once I repair. He does have shields though. Because I want that loot. No, one of his armor was 0. I'm repaired some back. Oh, but one of my mining ones is about to break. Ugh. But he's in a reflex, so he's not much stronger. If he notices me arriving. There he is. Oh, he's locking me. Yeah, he's out of range from me. He's gonna try and duck behind the structure. I was thinking about, like, strategy-wise, and yeah, he's on the back side of the structure. Trying to go down below, maybe. But I was thinking about it strategy-wise, and it probably makes sense to drop, like, a portable storage in the system where you're going to be ratting, because that gives you a jump out point. It's something you can store stuff in. I'll try and loot and run, I'm sure. I think he got himself caught up. Oh, he just dumped his loot. Oh, he's in between the containers. Go. Are you on the site too? Attacking him now. Oh, he's hitting me pretty hard. There's some damage on him. Oh, not a cap. I didn't consider that. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No! I died. He got me. GG. I'm so glad you told me about the respawning clone thing. And here I am in my wind. Am I at my base? Oh yeah, it's right down there. Okay, well he got me. I did some damage to his shields, but obviously I was not set up to deal with that. Alright. Thankfully I had nothing in my ship. I guess he has a cargo grid he can try and steal from me, but Yeah, don't die to him. Took down like half his shields, but that was really dumb. I didn't think about the fact that the cutting lasers just sap your cap so bad, and so I ran out of cap, so I couldn't jump away. I just didn't live and learn, you know. Okay. Let's see where we're at with stuff. You should just go back after him in the rookie ship. Wouldn't lose anything. Right, I'm gonna do it. I don't know. Oh, I have no fuel. Alright. Have any in my hold? Oh, I totally do. Oh, let's see. Interactions, combat log, show losses. Yep, totally did. See what he was using. He's just using the base autocannon. Oh, too bad the cargo grid dropped. That's the only real thing of value, though. You probably can't even carry it. Just screwed him some more. Because now I'm on a rookie ship, I really don't care. Yeah, but I don't even think I can hold it. How big is it? 520? I guess I could if I took everything out of my hold. It'd be a big deal to lose, but... We'll go back to the site, and if he's still there, I'm going to shoot him. I don't think I have enough to get revenge, but... I don't even know if he has repairers. He's still here. Oh, he repped his shield somewhat. Trying to see what he's using. Doesn't tell me. Looks like he's just using cutting lasers, which means his cap's gonna be limited too. Whoops, wrong thing. Oh, it's not gonna finish. I'm gonna die. Oh, that's funny. GG. GG. Time to finish the PvP ship. I need some like differentiation between the module icons. It's really hard to tell what's an afterburner and what's a hull repairer. Maybe. I mean, I already have my next ship built, so it's not a massive loss. I need to finish building out my tanking modules and stuff. If he's living in that system, then maybe he'll be there long enough that I can go get revenge on him. He moved back to like the warp-in point of the system, so I feel like he was waiting for someone to come back in. goes. Watching us. Autocannon. Wrong thing. Power do I have left? Oh, only 600. I have more than I thought left. He's gonna be looting that for a while though. If he's combat fit, then doesn't have a lot. Probably doesn't have a lot of room in his cargo hold. So, again, we get the auto cannon done. The ammo done. Armor restore. Glad my stuff was empty. Didn't really lose anything. Oh, no, that reinforced alloy is still gone. Guess I lost it. Hadn't loaded yet. Bug report. I was gonna put down another assembler, but 140 metal rich, 370 and
hands wrapped, knuckles taped black, pick my gloves up off the mat, fighting's all I ever had, wasn't born with tons of gifts, had to
that's the disadvantage of living in a gate area. You don't have as much separation from people. High risk, some reward. At least I didn't lose like a battleship or something. That's true. The crude fuel would be a bigger loss, but we're just exploring around in the Explorer. So he's rocking a cutting laser and an autocannon, it looks like. Must be why he didn't cap out against me. This kill report says autocannon. Vitamin Corp chat. Over there and ask him if he wants to pick He's not makes love not war. alloys.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the
Storage unit's too small. Need to be bigger so I can see it better.
you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the
Be sitting here and stream with us. I don't know. Could be one of the guys in it because I posted in general chat that I was gonna stream.
and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds.
But the other store, massive.
I'm not giving in, I will make it to the top.
When I make the bigger one, it'll be big.
I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages.
Okay. Let's see, we're making an armor repair.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
Probably makes.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
No. What damage does it anyways? Tied to the crystal.
I got shit to do, yeah, I'm always on the move. If you get in my way, you'll catch a 1 and 2. Got a clear view, penthouse vision mood. To the top, I'm gon' pop, you gon' see me soon.
Attributes. Thermal damage. Alright. Well,
I got
can't.
a vision of winning, living like I'm a millionaire. Got a vision, I'm willing to do anything to get there. Man, I'm driven and building
What?
something that people
Damn
calling
it.
rare. Always prepared, I'll teach you when I get
Guy
there.
rock him out.
Taking lessons, it's a blessing. Only happy with progressing. I don't ever second guess it.
Explosive.
Get obsessive, have a mentor that's aggressive. Teach you things, have objectives, changing lives from the
Explosive or thermal resistance it. Gonna be going for. Armor repair away. Good. Alright. Coated armor plate. What do you do? 10 of everything. Right? Option. Oh. And it gives armor HP. Make the wrong thing? I made bulky, right? Both slots. Better. It takes carbon weed. A little little bit less HP. Oh, and it's got a cap recharge penalty. I didn't see that before. You? It does not. Okay, let's see. Thermal. Adaptive. 16, 16, 16. Oh, this is an activated module. Okay. Nanite. $15. Recharge penalty bonus, but it's passive, right? I want this one.
Sometimes I get so
EM
mad, there's no
resistance.
controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit
Explosive,
that I can't let go,
tempting.
so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
Then doesn't do thermal. Bro. I just looked at. The planet electrodes. That's what I just looked at. Medic. Pause it. Not even sure if I'm gonna build all this, but we'll build it and then we'll see. Didn't take. Oh. Field stuff. Good stuff. I have left. And I run out of pots. I have one thermal. I have an armor restorer, which is a mid slot. Engine. I have my guns done. That's it. Oh, it looks like some. 600.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm like an addict. Do I gotta have it? I ain't even playing. Got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet.
Yeah, hey Larry. They just lifted the NDA like 2 days ago, so our work. I just got my teeth kicked in, so I have a backup ship made. I'm just trying to fit it up right now, and I don't know if we're gonna go for revenge or move on with our lives, but because I will have a better ship than him. Oh, come on. Wait, can I move it one at a time? That is crap. It won't let me deliver it. I can't get my carbon out. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh. We went and tried to do a good site next door, and he killed me. Oh, I lost my reflex. Little explorer ship. I kind of want my cargo grid back. Annoying. I got some armor plates. Nice. Yeah, we also just learned that the network things you can set as your home. So you just right click, set as home base, and then you respawn there. If Fire hadn't told me that before I got on and I had died, I would have been very sad. Because it would have been a long trek to get back here. It would have taken us several hours. Afterburner. Afterburner. But we're making progress despite some setbacks. One thermal? I think I have one. I don't even know if all this is gonna fit on the ship. Maybe I should switch ships and find out, but
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too
building.
honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic.
Yeah, I've got enough carbonus if I could deliver the bulky. Okay. You have one thermal composite though. Build the afterburn. I have found in the storage unit that let it finish loading or you can lose stuff. I'm glad YouTube is working today. Yeah. I streamed for 13 hours yesterday, and about 10 hours in, I realized after an hour and a half YouTube died yesterday. Did you get through the site unscathed, Apple? It was easy? Nice. I thought you might like it. Stop selling them and start running them. Yeah, you could buy them too. DED sites and Eve are lucrative. I've never really run them, but I know lots of people that do. That is not the refiner. Like living in fear a little bit that this guy is gonna find me before I finish putting my ship together. Which should be, I don't care if I lose the rookie ship, but I don't want to have like my built modules in my hold and then he shows up. Actually, let's see this here. Okay, got some fuel now. Seconds. All right, let's try this out. Have guns and stuff done. Aboard ship. Okay, so I'm in this ship now. Interact with the hangar.
Hey, I got something.
Rookie ship in there. Cool.
I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know
Yeah,
it's
the ship up a little bit and then I'll show you, but you can filter your map and have it show station count in system if you don't know that, and that'll help you figure out where the stuff is that you're trying to go for. how much fitting we have left too. 9 CPU power. All right, close some stuff.
Who don't know what work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to kill.
Yeah, if you can filter in the map. I already have mine filtered for it, so okay. Put some ammo into my ship in case I get attacked here. Alright, so in the map, up top, the color or the little wheel, their geography and statistics, station count. And if I scroll out, all those red dots are the station counts. So you can kind of use that to path yourself out to, you know, where you might find the closest station. Like we've got a couple of options up over in here that probably make the most sense unless we want to go back across this way. But I think we're going to keep moving out this way into these stars away from the gates. Let's see. Reverse. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you can dismangle things like the hangar, because the hangar took so long to build. Hours yesterday doing. Alright, we've got 6 CPU and 9 power in the mid slot. So a mid slot. Not gonna be with the armor plates. I'll do armor weave. That takes power, right? I don't want that. Nope, I don't want activation cost. Cap is a problem on this ship. I think I want something more like this. Yeah, it just has the penalty. So let's get explosive one. Explosive kinetic EM. Nice if it was explosive and thermal. Explosive EM. Let's go see if I can get my card grid back. Now more stores on full. Move these around. And separate that out. Yeah. I don't know if it's even possible, honestly, to like combine forces into the same into the same structure. So far we're building separately too. Like I think long term there's some stuff you can do with smart contracts and stuff, but as far as I know you can't do any assets on like a corp level right now. And what were you asking about not needing? Alright, moment of truth. Go here. The hangar? Oh no. The hangar is helpful. I was just happy that I can turn it back into building foams, like if we decide to move bases or something and take it with us. Because the building foams take a lot of work to build. Yeah, no, I didn't actually dismantle it. I was just noting that it could be dismantled just like the other stuff can be. Here's my wreck. Cargo does. Not in sight right now, fire, but my corpse.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way.
There.
Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find
Yeah,
my
he
way.
could be hiding.
Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind
This
up
one.
there almost daily. It's how I pass time.
Finding crystal, don't care about that. Go towards my wreck, see if I can get my cargo grid back. As you can, we confirmed this yesterday, accidentally, that you can still ambush despite this tactical grid. If he's like sitting right below this cargo container, not only would I not see him, he would not see me. So ambushing is still possible even with this new tactical grid. Good loads the refinery to save time. Yeah, I just ran into that because I was using my reflex here with a cargo grid on it to install ore into the refinery, and I can't deliver it right now because it exceeds the cargo hold size of this ship. This is our first flight with this ship. I really like... Went the wrong way. I really like the design of this ship. Previously called the Jav. Uh-oh. Okay. Correct. Tactical will not show someone if you come into a site and you don't have line of sight. Like, we literally were on opposite sides of the container with each other, and not until we both had line of sight did we show up on each other's tactical view. Oh, it's possible that he's here still. I don't think he's just chilling, though. It's been a few minutes, 10 minutes or so. But we'll watch for it. I think if he was hiding, I would have seen him by now. Last time I came back, I jumped in right on top of him. He had gone back to the entrance. No, he took my cutting grid. Or my cargo grid. Well, let's check this cargo grid. I mean, it was the most valuable thing for sure. And it goes both ways, you know. If you can't see them, they can't see you. Different containers, interesting. To change things up. Dumped this container earlier. Let's see what's in it. Ooh, reinforced. Take that. See if I can get some carbon weave out of here. Nope, not in that one. Nervous. I keep expecting them to go up. $160 million is better than nothing. Oh, I forgot to check. I meant to check. Nothing there. Definitely been cleaning this out. That just means you have to take out a few sites until you make your money back. These sites are just so good. Hard to ignore them. But I think we're going to do some redding after this. Nothing? Alright. I don't want to go loot my corpse just to see if it I can refine it, because I've got 4 corpses that I can refine. I need one more. I need a stack of 5. It's got to be like the mummified corpse or whatever. Well, he might have cleaned this out, so let's go back to our next door system. Do some other sites. Yeah, you know, I mean, I spent like 2 billion ESC on my Loki back when we were in. Well, I think I did it when we were up in Winter Coast Space and Sino up, and then we moved down to Fire Space eventually, and I have not moved it back since. Still sitting in a friend's cargo hold. I think we did enough mining yesterday for everybody that was here. And I just want to do some different sites. I did see it looks like there's a few more people streaming. That's getting a little bit more popular. Much. Still have a mid slot open. Let's go run a site and see if I can figure out what damage these rats are doing. And maybe I'll decide what I'm building. I remember the drone nest being kind of annoying. Repair site. Just annoying in the sense that they kept spawning wave after wave. But I haven't done one since the release, so. But yeah. See how it goes. Hopefully now that I'm using guns instead of cutting lasers, my cap won't be as much of a problem. I probably don't want this on auto. The orbit button. Not that. Orbit S. S is orbit. Where are they? There they are. Ooh, they already hit me good. Yeah, pretty close to insta lock. But, I mean, I'm just in a Corvette. These are all small ship stuff. Going against frigates. The wave yet? No. I saw reload's supposed to be R, but it doesn't seem to be. Shooting right now, so I can't reload. Oh, do we have another one now? Yes, there's more. S is orbit. Need to repair a little bit. I have found, by the way, if you turn off auto repeat and activate the module while it's already activated, it will turn auto repeat back on. Gonna be a lot of wrecks, so I'm just gonna kill first, loot second. Some of those gun sounds going. Pretty hard. Seems to be a little bit of a graphical delay there. Got to reload. Oh, I'm out of cap. So we're burning a lot with the armor repair. Guy here? Yeah, there is. Oh yeah, the armor repair used a ton of cap. But this is manageable. I was a little worried Corvette versus frigates, but manageable. Oh, we already got two more. Look at how much that we're restoring. Have to give me. I do kind of miss that one from Eve. You highlight over a weapon and you're in tactical view, but they'll give you a range of your weapons. Or not reload. Roll R. Oh, alright. Put a little out of range. Okay. Rep. Oh, 300 HP. That's a lot. Okay. Wonder it uses so much. I feel like I should have more HP. Flash another one.
Things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago.
Wave spawns.
I've changed for the better this time.
Hope I have enough ammo for this. I'm gonna run out. I am out of ammo. We'll jump away and get more ammo and come back. Ship's definitely holding its own though. heavy metal for any. Alright, miner drone nest. Oh, wrong. Yeah, I have one built. See right down here, this big old thing. The disadvantage of not having a hangar is if you don't have a hangar, then when you get a new ship, you just have to leave it sitting in space, and anyone can jump into it and steal it. So if you want to be able to save your previous ships, then you definitely should have a hangar. Don't get me wrong, it was a lot of work to build that hangar, but I'm glad I have it. Like, once you have the hangar, you can have your shipyard delivered directly to the hangar. And then you can assemble and board the ship from there and swap ships back and forth. You can't, like, dock in it, but it's for storing your extra ships.
Way back a year ago. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy.
Oh, we got 4 of them in here right now.
Just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had
Just
to
showing
do
me though.
just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work
Oh,
for, believe
gotta repair.
me. Take it to your hands, a plan your own hands can land your own brand, and damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters. They're just
4 of them's a lot to take on.
I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns.
Certainly be in trouble if a player decided to pop into this site right now.
It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
I was gonna take another module for armor tanking that reduced my cap recharge, but that seems like a bad idea at this point. I'm having trouble running the armor up enough. Guns use a tiny bit. I guess in that sense, I'm glad I didn't do the plasma. Does the plasma burn more cap? Yeah, I sometimes strip my ships for parts. It just depends on whether or not I want to keep them. Like, my intention was to keep the reflex that I lost earlier. So at some point I'm going to have to rebuild the reflex, but that's okay. The hangar also has a fitting service too, so you don't have to use the refuge anymore. So if you want a more permanent place with fitting services. Is that little ammo already? My ammo. There's more of them? Well, I gotta go back and pick up ammo. Yeah, I mean, if you take off the engine, they're a little in trouble. But it depends on the ship. I mean, obviously, if it's just a rookie ship, nobody's going to care about it. But if it's something you've built and want to keep, and you know, I guess stealing it's not the only option. Someone could just destroy it. They're kind of fragile overall. It is my base. So. Oh, I've been smarter about that. That's like, at least inside the hangar, the ship is protected by the hangar. I'm still using some portable stuff down, even though I have the network node down now, just to kind of do some parallel processing.
Yo,
4 minutes to build stacks of ammo. Realize it was so long.
like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine. Yeah, about to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's
It doesn't seem like I can dock and just hang out there.
about time and the work and the climb from the thirst we will rise.
Or
I'm
these.
immersed in this life.
There we go.
Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first.
So if I right click on the hangar, I have fitting services, and I can dismantle it and stuff if I wanted to move it. But within the interaction, here's my ship. Don't see any indication of a limit. Oh no, here's the limit of how much it can store, so there is one. But I can board a ship, and if I board a ship, then it swaps the ships. That's helpful, but I don't think I can dock and hide in there. If you can, I haven't found a way to do it. And this is just the small hangar. So, you know, just these 2 building foams took me a long time. And the large hangar, excuse me, it includes battle cruisers. I just realized this does not say battleships. So apparently there's no hangar that can handle battleships, but I don't think anyone's gotten that far yet. But 13 building foams, 2 hours to build. Small hangar took an hour to build. Pot. Oh, did you bring me ammo? Thank you. But builds my ammo. Next 10 minutes. Yeah, my first foams were spent on the hangar. I've only built 2 so far, and it was a lot of work. I'm sure you know that after having already building 1. Like, I'm like, I should put down defensive turrets, and I'm like, I don't want to build another foam right now, because that carbon weave grind is for real. Haven't quite figured out. Log. Tell me what they're shooting me with. Type. Weapon type. Tell me. Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah, everything went pretty fast until I tried to put down the hanger, and then that slowed me down quite a bit last night.
Gotta get at it, never pragmatic, 'cause we live tragic. I can't live average, to be alive's magic. Turn it up in the back 'cause I'm grabbing everything I want, get in my way and I'm stabbing. I'll be moving crowds till I'm
Oh,
6 feet
EM.
tapping. They
There we
know
go.
the fix hooked on like an addict. I got my eyes on the prize and it's changing lives. I wanna live till I die, make a difference, right?
Good to know. 100% EM damage.
I wanna live every day like it's my last night. I wanna change how we play the game. Rearrange all the pieces till they say my name. Push an agenda against doing what they say. I wanna stand up and start a
You think the retriever is better than the reflex for like mining? I mean, it's definitely better for combat because you have 2 turret hard points. Because you can put 2 mining lasers on the reflex too. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can survive this. Not while I'm reloading. Or about. Eee, that was scary. Warp, please. Warp, please. Eee, I'm taking structure damage. I'm not warping. I'm warping. Oh, jeez. How does it not stress the capacitor? They have the same capacitor capacity. Let me look at it now that I'm flying it. It's still 50 gigajoules. And I don't think it's the same engine, so the recharge is exactly the same. That was close. Has more power grid, but doesn't have more capacitor. Okay, that is fair. There is a lot of stats that are not completely accurate. That is definitely the case. Let's give me an indicator right here. No, it does not. I don't want that whole rep mod. But
I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and
the
honestly,
ship
I'm not
and the
really
whole
sure
mod
what's
off of it.
saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an X-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I
don't really need to save the rookie ship, but looking for right.
kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah, that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay.
Yeah, power is different than capacitor. But like Fire said, it's very possible that the number stat is not entirely correct, because if you look at the numbers, all the Corvettes have exactly the same capacitor. Power grid is just like for fitting purposes. We look at the retriever that has fitting, which is CPU and power grid. But if you look at the attributes, there's a separate attribute called capacitor, and that's what this part is right here. That's what it's burning each cycle. But if it's not draining it out, then that sounds to me like the number is just not correct. Let's go.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice way.
I'm certainly draining the cap off using this armor repair.
You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got
So silly. Done yet? Finished.
You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down.
Hopefully they spread out a little bit when you go back. Sure burning through a lot of ammo. I mean, I'm just burning D1 fuel in my network node. I feel like sure I could save it, but not anything I'm worried about. There you are. Like D1 fuel, I have 64,000 water at this point from making the building foam, so really not too concerned about burning some extra water fuel. Ooh boy.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view.
Stop moving. Move, man, move.
I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time.
Down to 4.
I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Come on, come on. On. Damage. This thing reps a lot, but almost wish that it would rep less. Take a little less cap. No. This is definitely the downside of armor repping. Working the same way as Eve, where you get the rep at the end of the cycle. Field would be nicer in that regard, I think. So far, yeah. I think we're out of the loop. Man, 5 at once is tough. That's a lot of damage coming at you. Oh, there's more of them. This is why I say these sites are annoying. They just keep spawning. Oh. Some good loot from it. I'm also trying to get used to the key bindings of this. Trying to use my U key bindings. I figure they don't work. Four of them? 6 of them? Holy crap. 7? Warp. Ow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, rep. Come on. Jump. I don't want to lose this ship too. Come on, get a rep in. Got a rep in, we're warping. Oh boy. Hey, Fire, when are you going to build a combat ship? Holy shit. That was intense. I thought that site was called a minor drone nest. Minor. That did not feel minor to me. 6 of them at once. That was rude. Oh my gosh. Maybe we'll try that surveyor site next. I don't even know if I can go in and loot those guys. Holy crap. I mean, I guess I'll just have to do the good old jump in, kill, jump out. That hull repair back on it. Man, that was intense. And a little too close for comfort. Surely that's got to be the last wave, right? That's what I'm going to tell myself. Cameras. They're doing all. Not gonna take. The adaptive, that's the activated one. I don't want to burn more cap. Also electric. 15%. The best I can do. Now that's in shield one. 25%. There. Oh, but that's activated. Overcome any resistances? No. That's why it's 25%. Alright, well. Look at it. Exploso. Grow. Carbon wheat. Carbon ore. Oh, of course it's carbon. Always carbon. Refined a bunch of it that I can't even do it. Dismantle. Hopefully there's another cart container. I want to finish that site, but been done. Assemble my refinery. There. Oh.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool. I feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk.
Still trying to process what to do about those six rats at a time. The only thing I can think of is like guerrilla tactics. Right. Be right back though. I already have any of the thermal. Got lots of the alloys. Thermal. I even have some carbon weave if you want that. That's true. It's true. They might think there's more players there. I already lost my reflex, so you want to tell me where you got that reflex sitting? Maybe I'll come borrow it. Oh no, I need 4. I need 4 thermal composites. Gross. That's only one back of them. Oh, that's not what I wanted to. Oh wait. Pick one off. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. It's done on purpose. Blocks you out of putting it on a smaller ship. I guess I could go around and look for another processing plant too. Oh. Yep. Yep. Home, baby. Barely hanging in there. Up. Come on, jump. Oh, I'm at 5%, 4%. Ah! No, I died. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why you warp so slow? Oh. Oh, that's me back a little bit. Shit. Oh, well, I got greedy, I guess. I got a little greedy. Balls. Okay, I'll warp to you. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna refuel. Oh. That was tragic. Tragic. I'm now back to my rookie ship. I don't have any spares now. I thought I would get out in time. Obviously, I did not. Ooh, look at this place. Been doing some work. You just got... Oh. Reviver. I've been reading it wrong the whole time. I've been reading it as... I like Reviver a little. Well, if you want to go to the drone nest, there's some loot, and there's only 2 frigates left. Where's it at? In the refuge? Ow. Oh. You could try just dismantling your refuge. Yep. I don't even know why it was in. Did it just go poof? That feels bad if we just lost 3 ships here. That sounds like a bug report. I don't even think you're supposed to be able to put it into the refuge. That is a tragic loss. Okay, my tier 2 autocannons did drop though. So did my bulky arm. I'm in a rookie ship, YOLO. I'm gonna go back to that. See if I can at least loot my wreck. Cargo for the ship in the refuge, huh? Oh, sorry you lost your ship. I would definitely bug report that. Because I had a refuge down, and when I finished my reviver, I don't know how to figure it out. Rex in there. I appreciate the offer. I lost 3 ships. Well, I mean, I lost a rookie ship, so I guess I lost 4. Not this rookie ship, I lost another rookie ship. No more drone nests for me. That was not fun. I had a guy at the end of the stream last night, like, nobody's gonna play this, it's too hardcore. We'll see. You might be right. I guess I need to mine carbonous ore now. Maybe. I mean, I really don't care that much right now because everything will be wiped. So, like, no matter how much progress I make, no matter how much progress I make, it's all going to be wiped in 2 months, so no point in getting too attached to anything. Because it's going to go poof. In a sense, it's like Eve, though. In this case, as long as you keep your base, you can rebuild a little bit easier. But yeah, there's a lot of, it's definitely hard to replace stuff. Takes some effort. If you do have guns, though, and stuff, you should go into that drone nest. I think those are the last 2 drones in there to kill. There's only 2 left. You don't have guns? I have... If you could get in there and loot... Well, I mean, you could use your lasers, but if you can get in there and loot my wreck, I have tier 2 autocannons on my wreck. Dropped. Weren't too bad to build, but... So, rip to my first reviver. Will not be reviving. That was an interesting test, though, of armor tanking. Not sure I like it. I think part of what killed me was the delay in activation. End of the rep is when that cycle applies, and it's repping like 1/3 of my HP per rep or more. It was like half almost. So I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and go for shield tanking. Kind of what I wanted to do. I was just being, and I guess that's what I get for being easy. It also took way longer to warp than I thought it would. Maybe the armor plates had something to do with it. I also never used the afterburner, so the afterburner was a little bit wasted on it. Probably would have been better with a web of fire or something. I will say, the ship is way easier to replace than the hangar. I would rather replace the ship than the hangar. Takes like a quarter as much. Too that much. Yeah. Is it better though? Do you feel like you can run it longer? No. Okay. I mean, it's better for other things. Like, it has the 2 hard points. It's definitely better from, like, a combat standpoint. And I see, at this point, absolutely no reason to use the other Corvette. Oh, sorry, I just realized the music stopped. Oh. Decided to play more Netflix. Fine with that. Not going to be lazy this time. Build tank. But I gotta build this ship first. Hopefully I can do it before this. Practice ones that I can back. Still water in it. Fix that. Okay, now we're running. Do you want fuel? No. Being annoying. I wish the, well, alpha, but I would like to be able to just look at the ore, look at the industry side, and have it show me quite clearly, without having to go into the blueprint itself, what it refines into. Torch ore. Metal-rich ore gives me precious metals. Why did I think I couldn't get precious metals? Have I just not refined it? Maybe I just haven't refined it in the new, bigger refinery. Get some precious metals then. I was locked out of building if you thought about it. Did not want today to go back to Mining Simulator, but Frontier is not a kind mistress. I just played one song. Oh, we are going. Let's try this one. At least know how to get precious metals. Bug 20. Carbon ore grind. Might take a break here in a little bit since we lost our agenda for today. I just got invited to go sit in the pool and it's been super hot all day, so they definitely make you work for your materials. I feel like PvP has some heartache for people when the game goes live. Took down my temporary refineries and then... No, I had tier 2 autocannons. They weren't like insanely difficult to build or anything, but that's why I built them. It didn't take me too much effort. It wasn't a massive loss. Yeah, they took like 10 minutes to build. But I had most of the materials on hand. It was fast. Fucking pretty. Good night. It's still dead. What I should look at. I should look at building another cargo expander. The grid. 4 and 7. That. Cool. I am definitely getting the impression here that to enjoy this game, I'm going to have to work on getting better at PvP so that I don't lose my stuff constantly. That, or we'll just call it a comedy show. On here. Oh, so let's look at this. Carbon weave, 3100 carbon. Wait. I don't quite have that much, but let's... Oh, it looks like I do. Cargo grid 3. I can't look at it right now. The building, but I think it takes so much power grid that you won't be able to fit it onto the smaller ship. So I think the 1 is all you'll be able to do. I think if I build 2 more building foams, I think the next thing I'll go for is that printer. Because if there's a way that you can maybe build some of these things faster, that would be real nice. Faster or more efficiently. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to deliver these to my cargo hold, and then I remembered I only put as much ore in as I can hold anyways, so... Open. Yeah. I mean, I think it's still, for the most part, just a better ship, but it's not the end-all be-all for sure. Not for ivory. Carbon wheat. Oh, right. Ram frame. Super easy. Have enough. Bad program. All. Time it is. It is time. Check and see if the cargo is what it is. Not carbon. Hey. Red. I don't know why I keep. Oh! Well, I feel dumb. I built the cargo grid, but the wind can't actually fit a cargo grid. Well, not wasted. I'll just put it in the storage, but it's certainly not going to help me right now. By the way, to anyone that's stuck with us, unfortunately our plans got a little railed today. Found out that the drone nest is not to be underestimated, considering what I think is the final wave dropped 6 additional drones on me. And we lost our 3rd ship for the day, so we have died a few times. It has been a brutal 2.5 hours. Yeah, there was 2 left. I had killed all but 2 of them. Now watch and see if there's another wave spawn after that. You might have to, like, kill one and leave. I don't know that I could even take one down in the wind. Yeah, that's true. My hold empty? Let me see if I can at least go get my wreck back. I guess I could still do damage. Oh, helps if I'm paying attention to what's going. There's more than 2. There's more. There's 5. Glad you didn't come in here. There's 6 again. I just died again, but like you say, there was nothing to lose there. It's back to 6 again. I had it down to 2. And I'm bugged out. I seem to be a wreck. I have respawned as a wreck. What? What is this? Okay, I better bug report this. He spawned as a wreck. Reproduction. Die in nest. Again and again. What just happened? Did it just close my bug report? Or did I finally start moving? Nope. Oh, I started moving. I am now moving as a wreck. I just exist as a wreck right now. I'll probably try relogging because the map is bug now. How many times did I die in there? 1, 2, just 2. Gotta make a screenshot of this. Save. There we go. Fill out. Oh, it's like graphics, I guess. Yeah, if you're here, you can kill me. Hopefully that'll solve the problem. I'm not a wreck. I certainly look like a wreck. I can't even see you doing damage to me. I'm just gonna create a mass graveyard around my tower. Everyone's gonna think it's a terrible idea to be here. I respawned as a wreck again. Let me log out. Can't because I have a... Okay. Be right back. I'm hoping relog will bring us back. It says I'm in a ship. This is the first like major game-breaking bug I've encountered, though. I am in a ship. We've made progress. Let's go see if we can loot my corpse and refine it. I want to know if it'll give me a mummified corpse or not. Yes, no fuel. No, it's just a frozen. But whatever. Memento doing over and over. Have refineries? Maybe I kept one to make fuel. That depends. Do you want a hardcore survival experience, or do you want a game that most people call hardcore but is way more casual than this? I didn't feel like it was too hardcore until I just lost all of my ships, and it's going to take me a while to accept my corpse. My corpse. I mean, this game's still in early access. Eve is very much in a live alive and kicking game. So you have to weigh that option as well. I like Eve though. I mean, I play Eve too. You know, me and Fire both in a corp. Eve online, so this is just a different experience. And I find it very entertaining. No. Yeah, that's true. There is a free option to play Eve online right now, so you can start out Eve free without having to pay money. This eventually will have some sort of free-to-play option, but they have to put some stuff in place before it'll get to that point. But this game is like inspired by Eve, but it's a very different experience. It's really hard to compare to the two. Like, this is survival, civilization builder, base building. No, so I still have my base. I'm here in my base now, and we did find out that I can respawn at my base, which is... But, like, I spent hours making my ship, and I lost it very quickly. And then I tried to go do, you know, fight against some NPC bots, and I lost that ship. And I tried to go back and retrieve my wreck, and more of them had spawned, and I died again. So, you know, where are we at today? 5 kills? Hard to see there. Yeah, I lost 5 ships today. I don't care about this one, and this one. But, like, this was a fairly big loss. We put some time into this. Yeah, I mean, if you just want something to try for free, you should try Eve. I think it's still a fun game. There's no reason not to give it a go. And you'll get a feel for a little bit of the concept. Like I say, this is very different. Like, you'll notice in Eve that, you know, most things are connected by stargates, and it's a lot easier to get around. You know, if I look at the map here, these lines in between systems are stargates. You notice there's a lot of stars around me that are not connected by stargates. And not in this ship, but if I was in one of my other ships that I had, I could be jumping around to these stars, exploring these systems, and, you know, forging a path out in the middle of nowhere. And this universe is much bigger. So this universe is about 24,000 stars. Eve is a little under 8,000. But big difference, these red dots here are stations. In Eve, if I filtered for stations, this whole map would be covered in dots. And a lot of systems would have multiple and whatnot. This is very different. This civilization simulator meets survival game. And you gotta work for everything. Like, we had built one of these to get to where we're at now. You know, it was a nice little ship for a while, and then I lost it this morning. And I thought, not a big deal. I have this ship as a backup, and I got in this ship, and I put it together, and I built the mods for it. I had to go try a rat site, and I died in the rat site. So, you win some, you lose some. But this is also still in an alpha state, so it doesn't matter what I do. You know, mid-August, all of this is going poof as they do the next week. There's not, there's no reason to get worked up about anything that happens in here. This could all go bye-bye, and it doesn't matter. I'm not going to keep it no matter what I do. The gameplay is very different, but the base concept of, like, you know, the cycle of death and rebirth, build and destroy, that's alive and well in both games. So if you feel like Eve is too hardcore, you're really gonna feel like this is too hardcore. If you feel like Eve is too easy, then you might get a lot of enjoyment out of this. Like, I feel like this is going to appeal to a lot of, like, the Rust players, the Arc players, things like that. But at the same time, I think it's still a different experience because you have a lot more space to spread out. You're not on top of each other like you would be inside of, you know, any kind of game arena. Doesn't matter how big the game arena is, this one's bigger. We're kind of in a perpetual cycle right now of gathering resources. But it's also a sandbox game, so you know, play the way that you want to play. Hey, look, my mouse working again. Alright. Out here mining the roids. Maybe I'll spend some time off stream later just kind of rebuilding. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of mining. Gathering. I think so. Look. Find my wreck. Yeah. Bulky armor plates, Afterburner 2. Tier 2 up. Managed to recover them. You're welcome to take them. I'm going for shields next time. Simulate. Hey, they're it. Oh, I lost 800 ammo too. 1 DP. Oh, can I play with this then? I feel dumb. I didn't even think about that. Fair comparison. $31 DPS. Wow, okay, that's way worse. Looks like it should be similar. Nope, the coil gun's higher DPS. Huh. Eh. They haven't changed the name of the precursor weapons. I thought they were like trick weapons, they clearly are. Alpha Strike 107. Plasma had a high Alpha Strike. Plasma. No, the plasma guns just aren't good. Huh. Weird. Well, maybe we're gonna try coil guns and shields next. Auto cannon. Decent out strike. Good DPS. Armor restore. Oh, do we have a line time in here? We do. 8.4 seconds. Wasn't changed, right? Oh. First shoot. 5. The tune is activated, right? Activate us, yep. That's not. Pass to recharge penalty. Oh, it's passive recharge, so the main force is passive. Field hardeners, they were doing EM damage. Put 2 on there. 42%. Might be doing something like that, I don't know. The afterburner on there. I didn't even think about the fact that you can simulate the fit. I should have done better. It's an Eve. Find the card. Please. Oh, because I have common ore. Oh, I feel dumb. Mine it. Not better than this one. I can't quite decide. Oh, there's not one ending. Let's do it. Yeah, they were EM damage deal. I had managed to look at info on them, and it's at 100% EM damage. So assuming the tooltip is right, they deal 100% EM. Done. Getting closer. Thanks. I don't know that I want to use this method. Carbon. Oh no, that's carbon ore. Do I get carbon? $720-ish. 720 gets me 1152 carbonus. And this is even more. Well, why would I want to do that then? There's no benefit to using it. It uses even more carbonous materials than using the raw ore. And it uses additional materials on top of it. Am I missing something? That makes no sense. Why would you not just use the raw ore? That's another balance issue. There's no way the portable printer should be better at making something. Why create a different recipe that just takes more resources? Makes no sense. Like, why would I bother putting in more effort? More resources to get the same exact thing? If it was subbing a resource, it was subbing like heavy metals or something. That would make like a lot of people have been drawn in by Dune Awakening. I haven't really looked at it. Excited about it. I was never a big Dune person. I don't have a problem with it. It's a kind of a cool world, but never got into it. I tried to watch the movie on HBO once and decided I was not sober enough to watch it because I was very confused. Decided I'd come back to it, and I have not gone back to it yet. By the way, if anyone's interested, down below the stream on Twitch, there is a Discord link if anybody wants to play with us and join us in Frontier. Obviously, I'm not the best player in Frontier. I lost 5 ships today, but, you know, if you think it's be entertaining, feel free to join. Don't have too many of us. We got 2 in system right now and a 3rd one on their way, but we're interest levels will change as the game gets early. Once it goes live, you might see a lot of players coming at least check it out. Go after all this mental trauma inflicted upon me by the frontier. All but with some curly fries a little bit. I could say something about how much I have to mine, but I also play things like Medieval Dynasty. With the number of trees that I have chopped down in this game, in that game, I mean, it's not any better. Like any survival game is grindy resource grabbing. It does not go away. Doesn't matter what game you're playing. There's never enough of them, but I think this is going to be our last load of ore for now. I might get on later. It depends on how late I get home and how I'm feeling, but it'll be dinner time after this. I was hoping we were going to do more tonight, but I got wrecked by the first site we tried to go into. And then got wrecked by the second site I tried to go into, so, you know, it's got slapped around a little bit today. Happens. No different than Eve. It can happen in Eve. Some days you undock and, you know, get 30 kills. The next day you undock and lose 30 billion. You never know. Of course, I'm not at risk of losing any money in this. I don't have any. Joke's on you guys. You can ransom me all you want. 0 times 0 is still 0. Yeah, labor. That is true. That's priceless. Thanks for the follow, Spot 2023. Always appreciated. I feel like I need to put up a memorial just to memorialize my ships that I lost tonight. I would do that, but it would take hours of grinding. I'm not willing to put hours of grinding into memorial. I would rather put it into another ship. Part of me is like, I could solve this. I could just do a frigate. Let's do a frigate. I need to go over to the market. Get there. I need back a ship that has a jump drive. Cycle of life. Cycle of. Look at us pretty close. couple more loads and then it'll just be carbon, carbon, carbon. But I understand that, you know, if they make it too easy, then people blow through stuff too fast and then you don't have any content. There's a balance. Always a balance. Guard. Let's see. One more load. Thermal. Or 2 or 3 loads. Reinforce. More loads of cooking wheat. We're getting there. Getting there. But I think I'm going to call it for now. I'm hungry and we don't have a lot of engaging content right now because I'll circle back later, circle back tomorrow. Depends on how things go. Hope to see you all around. Thanks for stopping by. Later.